All right, everyone. So this is just a little help with your IXL AA2 if you need to. We have a parallelogram here. So with a parallelogram, I am looking at the base and I'm looking at the height. And I can see that the base is a 6 and the height is a 10. So 6 times 10, hello, 60. All right. Here, it's a square, so I know in a square all the sides have the same length. So if going up and down is a 5, going from left to right is also a 5. So 5 times 5, hello, 25. Here, don't be afraid if you need to break out a calculator. The main thing here is that we know that if I multiply the length times the width, I should get that 110 and 1/10. This is where you might end up, um, writing something down, if you may. So, for example, we know that the area is length times width. It told me the area is 111 and 1/10. All right. I also end up knowing that the height is 10 and 1/10. So 10 and 1/10, and I've got to multiply that times the width. So I could divide sides by 10 and 1/10, and then I can punch that into my calculator to figure out width. Um, so yeah, don't be afraid to write things out when you end up solving something. Let's jump on over into AA. Let's see here. Hold on a second. Is it 11? Oh, it is. All right. So again, another calculator, one that you're looking at. See if they get more interesting here. Okay. It's a parallelogram. So it is base times height. This is your base here. Again, they meet at the right angle symbol. So it's the 1 times the 1 2/3. So 1 2/3, because that's nice, because what is 1 times anything? Well, it is your self. All right. So yes, if you want to use fractions, you can feel free to convert them, type it in. Okay, let's get on over into AA3 and let's show you what we got going on there. All right, so with your triangles, remember in a triangle, all right, it is base times height, and we're going to divide it by 2. We're going to look at the right angle symbol, and the 5 and the 6 touch it. So 6 times 5 is 30. 30 divided by 2 gives me my 15 that we're after. All right. Again, here, base and height meet at the right angle. So I can see my right angle symbol. I'm going to, where it touches, the 2 and the 2. So 2 times 2 is 4. 4 divided by 2 is 2. Right. Here, don't worry about if it's outside of it. The base is still a 6. All right. There's my right angle symbol. It touches the 3. So 6 times 3 is 18. 18 divided by 2 does give me 9. Again, just because it's outside, it doesn't make a difference. It's all that right angle that we're looking at. All right, jumping a level here. Let's see if we our friend the trapezoid. Okay, so remember for your trapezoid, your formula is height times bases added together and divided by 2. And remember, the bases are always the parallel sides. So a lot of students find it's easier to fill that in first. So your 2 plus your 4 is your bases. The height, again, just like before, is going to make the right angle symbol. Plus, when they tell you to figure out your height, they tell you to stand straight up and down, and that's what's going on here. And we're going to divide by 2. Start inside your parentheses. 2 plus 4 is 6. 6 times 6 is 36. So 36 divided by 2. Hello, 18. All right. Again, one more example here. We're going to add the bases together. So 4 plus 6 gives me the 10. I'm going to multiply it times my height, which is my 7. So I'm at 70. I'm going to chop that in half. There's my 35. So again, if you need to use it, it's fine. If not, we're okay there as well. So again, the bases are always the parallel sides. Let's skip that a little bit further here. Okay, so this is where you're gonna wanna write things out. There's just too much that's probably going on here. So it is my trapezoid, all right? The height times the bases added together. We call them B1 and B2 because there's two bases, divided by 2. I can see that one of my bases is a 3, another of my bases is a 6. So it is going to be a 3 plus 6 inside there. I don't know what the height is. They're calling it P, and I know I have to divide by 2. Oh, wait, and the area is the 35 and 55 hundredths. So let's clean this up a little bit. 3 plus 6 is 9. All right, 9 times P. Well, that's just a 9P. So we are dividing it by 2. So 35 and 55 hundredths equals that amount. So we could just multiply both sides by 2/9 if we wanted to. We could also end up multiplying both sides by 2 because that's going to end up getting rid of it. Remember, doing the opposite. So if we do that, that'll be 70, 71 and 1/10, I believe, equals 9P. And then we could just type that into our calculator and then do our division that we get here. I don't have my calculator with me, so I guess I could go ahead and just do this. All right, let's see here, 71 and 1/10 divided by 9. What does that give me? 7 and 9/10. All right, so let's go on back and find it. 7.9. There we go. So again, if you are missing something, it's going to end up being an equation that you're going to solve. So just make sure you write a few things down. Some you can handle it mentally. Some you think that you can handle it mentally. Your score will tell you. The number of questions will tell you. So just don't be afraid to write things down. All right, enjoy.